Hello. Well, this morning I woke up and I felt something. And I thought, no, that can't be. Could it? Could it be? And there it was. It was an SP video. I don't know if you remember my last SP video. I'll link it. But I thought that was it. But I said I think in that SP video I was going to try to do more than one. Or I had this idea that I was going to do multiple SP videos, the way that Maggie somehow has been able to do numerous SP videos. God bless her heart. I don't know how she does it. But then, yeah, I was like, I can only do one SP video. There's no way I have more than one in me. But look at a change of season has brought a change of Tim's video commentary, apparently. A little bit more relevantly, the reason I think this video came to mind is that I've been receiving an inordinate amount of requests to talk to me over the last month about what I like to talk to people about, which is going deep, getting real with these spiritual ideas and also these LOA ideas. I've been getting an inordinate amount of requests asking, to talk to me, asking for a consultation, where, I get on the phone or Zoom with them and, basically when I get on the phone or Zoom with somebody, I take it pretty darn seriously, and I expect the person to take it pretty darn seriously because we do real counseling, real coaching, you know what I mean? We change your life. So I get on the phone with them or Zoom and I say, after a few minutes, I'm like, what do you really want? And I've just had several people be like, well, actually, it's a relationship issue I want to talk to you about. And I try to keep it cool. I usually keep it cool, but I want to be like, motherfucker! That's not why you get on the phone with me. It's not why you get on the phone with me. A relationship issue. Oh, there's some guy. There's some girl. Welcome back to high school or maybe middle school. It's about this girl. This guy. Holy fucking cow. As I said in my last SP video, the SP you want is always you. It's you. It's not another person. I love going deep with people, but please, currently I'm offering free 15-minute consultations to see if what I do is a good fit for you. But if you have an SP problem, do not fucking contact me. All right? If you want to go deep and the SP issue is just the tip of the iceberg and you recognize that, that's totally fine. I mean, then we can work together. Because the SP issue, the other person issue really, is never the real issue, okay? It's you that's the real fucking issue. If you recognize that, I have these feelings or there's these relationship issues I'm going through with somebody, and you recognize that it's about you, I gladly will work with you. That's what I like to do. But if you're still thinking about what the other person is doing and what am I going to do, what am I going to say to them in middle school horse shit, I'm going to charge you $2,000, $3,000 an hour if you want to talk about that stuff. And that's not enough money. I think Maggie said this, like, Neville's advice, Joseph Murphy's advice, New Thought advice is, it's like a tool when it comes to relationships, right? It's a tool in your shed that you can utilize. Like, it's really cool to utilize some of the stuff that Neville talks about and Joseph Murphy talks about when it comes to meeting somebody or starting a relationship. But it's just one tool of many, many, many tools. And there's a lot of other tools that might be better for you to use to start a relationship. And there are many other tools that are probably better for you once you get into a relationship. What so much of this SP stuff, why so much of it is baloney, is because people obsess over like meeting the person, and the initial stuff. But then all this other stuff has to fucking happen. It's not like we meet and we're married and it's done. No, are you fucking out of your mind? Stop playing these fairy tale games. To sound even more crass, I don't totally agree with this, but it's a great line. I think Salvador Poe, who's like a non-dual teacher, says like spirituality is just fairy tale for adults. That's like what this SP stuff reminds me of. It's like, I'm going to do this, and live happily ever after. Fucking, you're out of your gourd if you think that. This is life. This is la vida. Let's get real, baby. I'm going to read Neville and Joseph Murphy a little bit today. I am amped. See, I got up. I just knew I had this SP video in me. Manifesting Miracles, I did this way back in 2014 before, Neville was all back over the internets and interwebs. You still get the book on Amazon. It's a very good distillation of some of Neville's best advice. It's just at your command, and 36 the question and answers from 5 lessons put together in one short, very helpful book. Here's a question. They asked Neville, I would like to be married, but have not found the right man. How do I imagine a husband? Now, this could also be, I have not found the right woman. How do I imagine the right wife? And Neville says, forever in love with ideals. It is the ideal state that captures the mind. Do not confine the state of marriage to a certain man or woman, but to a full, rich, and overflowing life. You desire to experience the joy of marriage, the joy of partnership. Do not modify your dream, but enhance it to make it lovelier. Then condense your desire into a single sensation or act which implies its fulfillment. You've probably heard this advice before. Stick to it. Stick to more advice like this as opposed to listening to all these silly people on YouTube talking about SP stuff. Not to say they have nothing good to say, but they have a lot more horseshit to say than Neville does on the subject. Because Neville didn't give a lot of dumb fucking SP advice because he was a deep teacher and a good guy. Do not modify your dream, but make it lovelier. In other words, don't worry about all the rational stuff that has to happen, but really focus on what you want deep down. The essence of love. It's not dissimilar to like when we talk about the absolute method. It's about getting deep and getting real. Powerful advice from Neville. Now I'm going to read to you just another book you might have heard of, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. I've got like 18,000 bookmarks in this book. I happen to like this edition of it. I think it's called like The Rough Cut or something like that. It includes how to attract money to the book in it. It's a good version of it. Edition of it, I should say. This is from the chapter in Joseph Murphy's The Power of Your Subconscious Mind about the subconscious mind and marital problems. Just the summation at the end of the chapter, because there's summations at the end of each chapter of The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. I'm going to run through this quickly. This video's already going long. This is what Murphy writes in regards to marital problems. Marital problems in this regard, the way Murphy's talking about is SP stuff, relationship stuff, all that stuff, okay? He says, number 1, ignorance of mental and spiritual laws is the cause of all marital unhappiness. You could also say relationship unhappiness. By praying scientifically together, you can stay together, or you stay together. 2, the best time to prevent divorce is before marriage. If you learn how to pray in the right way, you will attract the right mate for you. 3. Marriage is the union of a man and woman who are bound together by love. Their hearts beat as one, and they move onward, upward, and Godward. My stomach like that when it just growled. 4. Marriage does not bequeath happiness. People find happiness by dwelling on the eternal truths of God and the spiritual values of life. Then the man and woman can contribute to each other's happiness and joy. 5. You attract the right mate by dwelling on the qualities and characteristics you admire in a woman or a man, and then your subconscious mind will bring you together in divine order. 6. You must build into your mentality the mental equivalent of what you want in a marriage partner. If you want to attract an honest, sincere, and loving partner in life, you must be honest, sincere, and loving yourself. You know what? We're not going to do the rest of these right now. We'll make another video probably. Let's end here. This is essential. I'm going to read this last part again. If you want to attract an honest, sincere, and loving partner in your life, you must be honest, sincere, and loving yourself. And that includes being honest, loving, and sincere to yourself. This is real SP talk. If you want to do some real SP coaching and counseling, contact me. If you want to talk about your middle school troubles, don't contact me. We'll continue this conversation soon, I think. We got up to point 6 of the power of your subconscious mind. 7 through 16, those points are all worth looking at as well. If you want to attract an honest, sincere, and loving partner in life, you must be honest, sincere, and loving yourself. Let's sleep on that.